jump right into the gospel. We're behind on time. Your interview went over.
Damn.
It was bomb too.
Right, that's how you do it.
For real.
Have you ever been interviewed before? My bad, not to cut you off, Nitty.
Like, not about no radio, but like people, yeah.
Yeah, you did good.
Students, for real.
You snap.
What's the gospel?
Snap. But for real, today's gospel is really about manifestation. And y'all know my gospels come the night before or the day of, anytime, because I'm not the type of person who can think 10 million steps ahead when something impactful is happening in my life. Right?
For real. You speak from the heart right
It
there.
happened. Whatever has happened in my day that made me grateful is what I like to talk about, because that's a moment where you sit and realize this is a gospel. This is something speaking to me, and it made me feel better. So let's all talk about it, because it might make somebody else feel better, right? So last night, y'all, I put the little story in my Instagram story. I had to host an event. You know, I went to work, then I went home for a little while, watched movies with Babe, then went to work again, host this event. And you know, it's getting chilly outside. It was warmer in the day at first, and it got really cold.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, my outfit cute. You know, like, yes, I'm doing that today with the ripped up jeans and the tights underneath and the jacket with the rips in it too. But no coat.
You jazz.
And heels, 4.5 inch heels.
Oh, you Kurt.
They was the black heel though. So I was like, I could walk in these. So, you know, the night's falling and the day is ending.
And it's getting colder.
2 a.m. And I take my homie money, I take him home, and then in my head, when I drop him, I say, dang, now I gotta figure out how many blocks I gotta walk to my house. Because there's no parking in South Shore.
Yes, there is. Let me be a witness.
Right.
So, yikes. The closest park that I know I can always get, it's about 2.5 blocks, 3 blocks, you know. Not so bad.
Right.
But given my circumstances,
Heels,
no coat, living by the lakefront.
Yeah, that's a struggle.
And also, 2 a.m., a young lady with no clothes on for real. I'm looking like I came from the club. You know, maybe somebody might thought I was a stripper or something.
Walk of shame, walk of shame.
And not for me, girl. I ain't never walk no shame with me. I wear it, I own it, okay? But in the car, in my head, in that moment, I'm just sitting there like, oh, God, it would be so dope if, like, a Uber was just right here or somebody was right who could drive me 3 blocks away. Like, I would love that. And I kept saying, I was like, man, I just want somebody to take me to the house. I don't want to walk. And I sat in my car for like a minute or two before taking the seatbelt off and everything. Like, I just need a ride. Like, my feet, I can't walk barefoot, all these thoughts, right? So I get out the car like, F it, I gotta go do it. I gotta go home. I can't sleep in the car.
For real.
And my bed, I was feeling it while I was sitting there. I was like, dang, I can feel the cushion. And I'm telling this story in detail to understand how important it was for me to get into my house. Right. Like, everything I was feeling was saying, Nitty, you need to go inside. We gotta figure out how you get in one way or another. And I'm opening the door. I say, man, I wish that should be an Uber. And I start looking at the Uber app. And then I look. And I was like, it's a police car. Help! Help, please, help me.
Nitty, are you serious?
I just waved my hand. I said, help, please, help. I'm in trouble.
What'd you say when you pulled up?
And they,
what seems to be the problem?
First of all, two black cops.
Oh, okay.
2 black male cops. I'm grateful already that it's 2 black men.
Right.
That could go either way.
No, it definitely, but listen.
I feel that.
No, but listen, because they definitely had the teasers on, like, she cute. What's she flagging us down for? Who hurt her? What can we help her with?
Save her.
So I'm like, please, you know, like, can y'all do a civic duty and drive me down the corner to my house? And they said, you want us to help you? Like, where you come from? I was like, that doesn't matter. I said, I'm not. I said,
don't worry about that.
He said, one of them said, I think I had seen you before. I said, I hope it wasn't me getting arrested. You know, like, so he say, all right, let's see what we can do. They making the calls to let their superintendent or whoever know, like, can we take her? Because they have to do protocol when they put anybody in their car. Because cameras and all of that, they have their body cams on.
Right.
And she was like, you know, number, which meant cool, you could drop off.
Right.
What they do, run your background?
No, they have a certain
like a
numbers,
code,
like a 10-4 and stuff,
yeah.
but it was another one, like a 2 some, you good.
239. That's the one. Yeah.
Look,
I don't
one
know.
of them,
I'm lying.
look, but they took my purse, put it in the back seat, and they took me around. Get your receipts hurt, y'all. Like,
Yeah,
I
because
feel
they
bad
don't
for
care.
They
about
not cushion back there.
But I
Yeah,
also
it's all like
understand
hard
if you a
plastic
criminal,
like
you
that.
sometimes you
You
deserve
don't
to
get
sit on
comfort. You
something
don't
like
get
that when you
comfort,
done
for
did
real.
something stupid. So I was
Right.
sitting back there. I say, this is how y'all treat. But beyond the point,
It's like that
they
thick
drove
leather.
me. They drove me around the corner.
Plastic, no cap.
They drove me around the corner to my house. And he thought he was finna have to fly a little bit. He was trying to show how fast he could drive.
Okay. Did they put
I
the
say,
little
actually, it's
sign?
right here.
Oh,
Took all of 30 seconds for me to get around. But that would have took me 7 or 8 minutes
just a walk.
to walk. I would have been dreading the walk. Not, I would have been in pain because my feet hurt, but it's a pain you deal with as a woman when we do silly stuff like that. When we wear 7-inch heels and
No pain,
clothes
no gain.
outside.
For real.
But
Your
they
ankles
dropped
pay
me
for it.
off in front of my house. They opened the door. Of course, they opened the doors for me because I can't. And, they said, if we're around and you see us, we got your back. And I ran in the house at that point. My feet didn't hurt. I say, I'm at the door, like
Right.
shimmied in. But
Shimmy did.
I speak this story for real to just truly, it's really helping me to identify how when you say something that you want, how it can really, really happen. And sometimes it'll happen in an instant like that. Mm-hmm. That was in the instant, y'all. Like, y'all understand, that was really God. That was the blessing of a lifetime.
I was told that your tongue is a powerful tool.
It's
Whoa.
very powerful.
Both ways.
Shut up,
Right.
Marie.
Now y'all know my mama here. I can't
Marie.
say it, right.
I'm
I was gonna
sleep.
say the mouth, but I'm like,
Asleep.
dang, that's no better.
I'm asleep.
That's what I was told.
But she's right.
Yeah.
It's very powerful.
Closed mouth don't get fed.
Also
At all.
powerful.
Yeah, for real.
And when you really want something, you have to understand that manifest might come or it might not. But if you speak it and believe it enough, it's going to come to you at the time it's supposed to. And that's why gospel songs even are cool to me. Like, I'm not the most religious person. I love God, though. I love God beyond anything.
Spirituality.
I love God. And those songs that say when you might not come when you want them, be there on time, that's the universe coming to you when it knows to come. Like, everything is not destined in life. It is not predetermined. You make your decisions as you go.
For real.
But you do have subconscious thinking that assists you and tells you what you think is best. Not right from wrong. We got to stop saying right and wrong.
Right.
It's what you think is best. Your head is like, well, the left side did look kind of cool.
Right.
Even though the right might have some rocks on the wrong. I'm going to take the rocks. But actually, let's go to the right because the rocks might be something past them rocks. But we could have went left too. It might have been a little cold or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? You speak what you want for real into every moment. And back to earlier when I almost went into the gospel when you were telling your story.
Right.
Hey, so when you have interventions from the universe, you have to listen. It ain't no level of cool that come with being affiliated with anything, running with people. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing that can fulfill you more than knowing that what you want to do, you getting another chance to do it.
Right.
Because we lose people every day.
And I could have just been another person.
You
that's
could have been
lost,
another
for real.
person who had dreams. You manifesting things into your life, and because you're manifesting greatness into your life, you filled out one application for high school. Just
For
one.
real.
You took that whole summer to get in. Because if you didn't, you was in trouble.
For real.
But you knew that you were going to get in. You went in the Park District. There's somewhere that's a safe haven. It's different. It's outside of my where I want to be here.
Right.
Right? Look where you at now. You head honcho at Ellis Park. So manifesting this positivity into your life is just as important as manifesting your future. Because one silly bullet, and God forbid it hit one of your cousins or anybody, you know what I'm saying? God forbid it hit somebody you care about.
For real.
That would have hurt too. you being the driving force for your people, for the blood, your people will change them up too. It might not happen when you want it to, and it might not happen in a year. It might not happen in 5 years. It might be 10, 20 years down the line where they have a moment where they like, dang, I respect what he did, but you're going to be in a position to make sure they good.
Right.
Not get stepped on,
Right.
but make sure they good. And the whole thing with manifestations, y'all, like it changed my life. And I really don't, this unicorn thing is beyond a horn. It's really embodying positivity. Yes, I get upset. Yes, I do. I cry. That song "Question Existing" by Rihanna, my shit. I'm gonna say it, my shit. It's called she said, "Who am I living for?" Question existing. And she's like, at the end of the day, I laugh, I cry, I get hurt. Life sucks, but at the end of the day, I'm living for myself. Right. I'm manifesting my future.
She's another boss.
A huge one. I didn't want to say Rihanna because, like, y'all already know how I feel about Rihanna. That's my sister.
Rihanna is a good one.
Right.
She is
Did
such
y'all see
a
a fashion show?
No.
Oh my God.
Okay, I gotta watch it.
Yeah, she do.
But it's just like, for real. That's all I can really say with the levels of manifestation. You know what I'm saying? And I can't stress it enough, which is why I do talk about it a lot.
It's real.
It's the realest thing you can do, because if you don't wish good for yourself, if you don't think that you're worth anything, which is a huge issue in our communities, and not even just our communities now, but for Gen Z, your generation,
right? For real, like young people,
so influenced by what the next person is doing. Don't feel like they good enough. Can't be nobody. Killing themselves. You got 11-year-olds killing themselves because they don't feel like they could be anybody. So you got to be a part of that change of making people believe that you good enough, that you capable. You got to speak on that. You got to make your voice heard. Manifest positivity. Them kids love you at that part. The instructors, all them people, they love you. You can tell that they enjoy your presence. So continue to be that unicorn in the room. Continue to be that presence to the people around you, because you the first kid. I interviewed Kid Ken, but you the first, the second young artist. Yeah, he is. And he was blowing up. So that's how I found out about him, because he was just already on the up and up.
Right.
But finding out about you, I'm grateful to Julian for me finding out about you. That was a good thing that happened to me, and I got your back. Oh. I got your back like chiropractic. A bar, you know who that is? Andre 3000.
Oh.
So
weird.
He is, and I love it. I think it's
Andre
great.
3000?
I love weirdos.
Oh, he is a hit.
I love weirdos. You should listen to more of his
music. That's a whole vibe right there.
He got good music. Him and Big Boy, like their old stuff too, like they have really good music. But that's just
the old stuff.
Yeah. But that's my gospel this week. Believe your word. Believe your word. Your word is your bond, for real. And if you believe it for yourself, people ain't gonna be able to do nothing but believe it too. Don't matter if they hate you for it, but they gonna know. Because you spoke it. You know who you are, how you want to live, where you want to live.
Staying true to myself.
At all times.
And keep that boss mentality.
Yes. My favorite song by the Carters is Boss.
Boss. I love that song.
I put my shades on like nothing but a real one.
Because it's getting us all in that mode. Just like you saying, like,
go hard.
The millennials, we want to own it. Our parents before us, they had that,
that working mentality.
That working mentality. You know what I'm saying? That retirement. You get a retirement.
Because like my parents, I'm not gonna lie, like I kind of be feeling discouraged a little bit. That's why, like, I'm not like, I talk to my parents. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not super social, like, for real with them. Like, they know what's going on. Like, I try to keep them informed from time to time, but I don't, like, when I try to talk to them, like, I'm telling them, like, things that I got going on with DJing. Like, they sing from, like, I didn't know nothing. Like, I just jumped into I just started learning DJing to, like, the things that I've done with it. And every time, every time, like, I tell them, like, I'm doing something, it's like all they could talk about, like, because, I work at Ford, too, as well. Every time I tell them something about DJing, they always referring the conversation back to Ford. You know what I'm saying? So they kind of got that mentality, that working mentality, work. And I'm not with that. I'm not trying to be a Ford for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Don't
they
get
got
me
you.
wrong, it helps. It definitely helps me right now. Like, I need it. But I'm not trying to be in that for the rest of my life.
That ain't the goal.
And that, nah, it's not. And they kind of like, that generation, that's all they knew was like work. You know what I'm saying? As far as like with us, and then y'all kind of evolved this internet thing. Like, we kind of show like you don't necessarily need a 9 to 5 to be rich. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all are
And
really
we definitely
living it.
changed the game with that.
Y'all are
Gen
living
X
it.
start. What year is that? Gen X start.
I think 22 is the oldest.
Oh.
Yeah, I believe age 22.
I don't know. I know we're
23 is the
millennials.
oldest. Because
Oh, I
Patience, Jenny,
Millennial.
Jenny
We
is
the millennials.
She's
That's
a Gen X millennial cusp.
I think before us, what it was, the baby boomers?
But right before
was a baby
us,
boomer?
no, our parents
Nah.
not baby boomers. That
Like
was
my
their
brother,
parents.
Right, that was
my
like-
brother 10 years. We 10 years apart. So it's my parents. Then I think it's like them, then us.
It's
then
something else, yeah.
I don't know.
We are right. It's
I
like
thought the baby boomers was before the
That's from my
millennials.
grandma and them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
60s.
Yeah.
Maybe,
They're
maybe
like
you're right.
60, 70,
My granny and stuff.
Like, how old are y'all?
27.
Late
I'm
20s,
25.
late 20s, yeah.
Millennials end at like
It's-
35.
So, like, is y'all parents, like, in, like, they 50s or something like that? Okay, so I would think, I don't think that's baby boomers. I don't know what that is.
No, I think the baby boomers is like my
My
mom.
grandparents.
The working class, period.
That's
is what they are.
They got that 9 to 5 mentality.
They
like,
are the working class. And I mean, they do have things that we should take from them because you do have to work
They
hard.
work ethic.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Because
one
with
thing,
that
too.
manifestation, you got to put some
Yes.
work behind that.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
You
To
cannot
make
just
that
say
happen.
it. But the thing is, when you saying it all the time, that's what you start living, because you like, if that's all you thinking about, you're gonna be doing stuff like subconsciously, like, oh, let me put this right here because I know this something I like. I like being neat, and this gotta. But you doing it because that's just like what your mind is telling you to do, and you gonna always do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, train your mind to do
Train your
it.
mind to do it.
Because it don't always come like that.
What you want, and respect the working class, because
Yeah.
that is a problem with Gen Z.
Right, that's why I'm not shading.
Oh, our parents are Gen X. We're Gen Y, but millennials is what it's called, and they're Gen Z. That's what it is. But they, I respect it. Thank you for working hard, or for
Yeah.
struggling
I
and
had a-
showing me that struggle can get you to great places. You feel me? Everything we get is from struggle, and I appreciate struggles more than anything. People don't like to struggle, or people, privileged people are like go crazy that you privileged.
Right.
But a struggle is intense.
It makes you a better person. Like, it makes you more like
Builds
grateful for the
character.
little things. You know what I mean? Like, you're not
I lost my
materialistic,
entire
for
home
real.
to a fire in 2011. I was 19 years old. Struggle. We lost everything. No insurance. My family was homeless. On TV, they put my family on television in a 2-bedroom with 7 of us. Humiliated.
Wow.
Everything gone. But we still had each other. And we should have got therapy and counseling, but we developed our own counselors and our hustles and trying to make a way for ourselves outside of a situation that we don't blame our parents for the insurance lapsing, right? You can't blame them for that. They didn't know they parents. They say, oh, we'll just pay it next week. We got some time. They didn't think our house would explode.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? So it's really just about knowing what you want, how you want to get it, and knowing that you're going to get it. That's
working.
it. And can't nobody take that from you. And you can't think that it's going to come the way you want it to come. It's going to come the way it's supposed to. So just be open to anything that come your way.
Right.
Don't close your arms. Don't think you got it figured out, because we never do. You will never, ever have it all figured out. So the day we die, we still going to be trying to figure out the proper way
Yep.
to tie your shoe or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And-
you ain't going to never really know who was the originator of tying the shoe.
And if it doesn't go as planned, don't let that be a
For
roadblock.
real.
Don't let that be a roadblock. That's what I would say.
Don't nothing really go as planned.
Don't let that be anything that deters you for a couple of months, couple of weeks, a month, a year. Go for it. Because, that's just experience that I've had. I've gotten discouraged you know, trying to do it on your own because, like I said, I mean, it's harder doing it on your own. You have a platform to go off of like WGCI or something like that. I mean, that was my ideal goal when I first graduated. I need to be at Power 92 WGCI. And it's crazy that you saying it, but people were telling me that I didn't need to come back to Chicago. I needed to go somewhere where it was a smaller market. For me to be on radio, I couldn't. I needed to go, you know, Wisconsin, somewhere, Idaho, where nobody gonna know my accent gonna sound like I don't know what. So I mean, it's just like people gonna tell you all day long the right way to go. I mean, a lot of times you just gotta go with you. You got to go with your mind because I would not have expected for us to be going FM. Now I'm going to be on an FM station in my city in Chicago. Monday through Friday. Talking on my, you know, I got a segment on there. So it's just manifestation is real.
I missed the bell. Now, y'all remember the bell from Q4?
Oh, yeah. Ding, ding, ding.
I mean, it's
the champs I hear.
Manifestation is real, and it's funny that you mentioned that for the gospel. That was a good gospel, Nitty.
No, for sure. You know, like, we came a long way. I came a long way alone first, and the moment I opened my arms to help, and I could still open them wider.
Right.
Yeah, I remember first meeting you, Nitty, at that event.
I was just in there. Just trying to be in tune with the big boys, with Charmaine.
Yeah, Media Girls event. You know? You was there too, Marie.
I was DJing, right?
You was DJing.
I been met you though.
Oh, you been knew me, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, you know,
you been knew her.
High school. I forgot when I actually met Nitty. I don't have the best memory. I'm not gonna.
Dang, I can't remember. Did you just come?
I know that I seen Nitty from your page.
With you, it's always something. So if you want some love,